Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Robin, and you are tuned into Living Your Best Life Ministries Prayer Powwow. And again, thanks so much for joining me. I am so thankful that you stopped by to allow me to encourage you, to encourage me for just being tuned in. And we're going to just be excited about today. Today is the day that the Lord has made, a time to rejoice and be glad in it. And guess what? We have to do just that. We got to take control of today and claim it as though we already know what's going to happen. So we believe in God, we trust in God, and we believe that He will see us through all the way. And so we're going to just rest in Him today. We're going to rest in Him, and we're going to do that again tomorrow if it's His will for us to come back. And so today I'm stopping by to talk about character versus charisma. So, character versus charisma is the topic that I wanted to touch on because, it seemed like we can always get somewhere, but we can't never stay there. And so that is it. That's the thing about character versus charisma. Charisma can get you there, but character keeps you there. And so we want to be mindful that we have to have that character examined. We have to, understand what that character man is going to do for us in our future and how it would sustain us. And so while we're doing that, we want to take a look at, what it is to have character versus charisma or both. So charisma is just an attractiveness. It's almost like a charm that you have. You could be beautiful and have a charisma about you. You can have a switch when you walk and have a certain charisma. You can, you can speak a certain way, or you can stand tall and walk in the room with so much confidence that it comes off like you charismatic. So you have to, understand that charisma is the outward man. Is the outward man. The outward man. Character is the inner man. Is your moral compass. Is your moral makeup. Is the way you think, the way you feel, the way you behave when no one is around. When you're upset, it taps into your integrity, your honesty, your loyalty, your courageousness, your boldness. So those are the things that make up our character. And so if we lack these things in our character, these spiritual things, which encompass love, because see, to have honesty, loyalty, integrity, those things come from love. Because see, we got to remember that love is the source of all things. We need to have knowledge and wisdom, but above all things we must have love, because God is love. And 1 John 4:8 says, anyone who does not know God, anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. And that's 1 John 4:8. So when we're talking about charisma, when we're talking about charisma and character, I want you all to do a heart check. It's for homework. Do it later on your own leisure. But it's 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself. How do you act when you're upset? How do you feel and act about people? How do you feel about people when you're upset? How do you feel about yourself when you're upset? Because you see, it's super easy to love and be kind to people that's loving and kind to us. But the real task is when they're not so friendly, kind, and loving. So when you're dealing with an ungodly person, a person that's just full of strife, full of confusion, full of mess, you ask yourself, how do you react to them? Do you react to them in the same manner that they reacted to you? Or are you embedded in love? Are you embedded in kindness and understanding? Is that part of your moral compass? Is that part of your makeup? Because see, the thing is, Luke 6:31 talks about, and as you wish that others would do to you, do so unto them. So we have to do to people as we would love for them to do unto us. In 1 Corinthians 15:33, do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. So we have to watch the people that we entertain, because just because they have the charisma to get us to get to know them doesn't mean they have the character to sustain that friendship. So we got to be mindful about who we are. Do a heart check. Understand who you are in the core of your heart. And then, give it to God. Change your behaviors. Change the way you feel about people. Change the way you feel in the heat of an argument or in the heat of strife. We want to fix those things. It's easy, like I said, to be kind when someone is kind to you. But how much more can you be kind to someone that's not kind to you? That's when you really are evolving. So just keep that in mind, people, and we're going to go out with prayer today. And remember this, Proverbs 11:3. The integrity of an upright guides them, but the crookedness and of the treacherous destroys them. Proverbs 10:9. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but who makes his way crooked will be found out. So you will be known by your fruit. So just keep that in mind, people. That's your character. You will not be able to sustain wherever your charisma take you. Your character has to sustain you. So check that heart out. Give it to God so he can fix it. Oh, Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespass as we forgive others who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thou is the kingdom, the power, and the glory of heaven forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, people. Come back soon.